Welcome to Netlinked Weekly. Today's episode is going to be a little bit truncated because this is technically my week off, but here I am anyway, shooting Netlinked Weekly for all of you. So, this week is the Go for Gold sale event, and in the banner somewhere is a picture of my head. I'll give you a hint. I'm upside down, which is probably something to do with like gymnastics in the Olympics, which is starting now. And if mining was an Olympic event, then he would be going for gold. Wait, no, that's like actual gold. Our special guest this week might not seem very obvious to any of you, but we're going to have Alex from MSI join us. Thanks for joining us on the show today, Alex.
Hey.
Hey, indeed. I don't know what he was doing behind me, actually. Why don't we keep this really simple? So Alex, as you guys know, most of our guests work at NCIX. He does not work at NCIX. He is here visiting for us to talk about MSI graphics cards and MSI motherboards and all kinds of other MSI stuff. So, well, no, actually, that's it.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, we only talked about MSI graphics cards and motherboards. So why don't we keep it really simple? Tell us why to choose MSI.
First off, we've been doing this for a long time. 26 years. You know, we've been making
That's
this...
as old as me.
Now you know how
No,
it
wait,
is.
do you know what month MSI was founded?
I have no idea.
Oh, okay, well... Isn't your job PR? And
yeah, I know.
Okay, technical marketing. So
The details, some of the details are inconsequential. But we've been doing this for a long time. I mean, we have the expertise in terms of manufacturing. We own our own factory. We've been doing a lot of stuff, both our own brand and also as well as OEM for a long time for various other manufacturers. And when it comes to making parts, it doesn't matter what industry you're working with, but tech industry is actually the most sensitive to them all, is that you have to perfect the manufacturing process, the whole process of not only just getting like the various components, but you have to also design it, put it together, and then, you know, package it and sell it, right? So not only does the manufacturing have to be there, also the sales and marketing and the support system has to be there as well, and we have that. Everything under our own control. Nothing is outsourced in terms of the
So what you're saying is that if I buy like a Brand X video card, or if I buy like an OEM computer with some motherboard in it, there's a chance that they didn't make it and MSI actually made it.
Yes, there's a chance.
If I buy an MSI motherboard, and along those lines, I mean, who are the guys left who are actually still manufacturing 100% of their own boards when it comes to, let's say, motherboard and VGA specifically?
In that industry, you're looking at us, Asus, Gigabyte. I think I know Foxconn makes their own boards, obviously, but they don't have the sales and support system. There's a reason why you don't hear much about Foxconn boards.
I mean, Intel motherboards?
Intel, no, they don't even make their own stuff. Somebody else makes it for them.
So basically, we're down to the big three.
Yeah, three plus a couple of other players. But the main reason why I say the big three is because there's the other players. If you actually were to look at not just how the actual products that they sell, but you look at their support system, you know, and all that stuff. A lot of them actually haven't even been doing business in North America for very long. We've been one of the longest in terms of the Asian manufacturers being in the U.S.
Right.
But we've been around in the U.S. since 98 or 99.
And he means U.S. and Canada, of course.
Sorry, U.S. When I say U.S. only because the North American office is in California, and
this guy showed up here with a baseball cap.
Yes, I did.
I mean,
go Dodgers.
That's it. You're done. You're out of here.
But no. But I mean, hey, I should be allowed to my rebuttal, and my rebuttal is this. Well, and he's a Dodgers fan now.
Do I look American to you now?
Just don't say A.
Like, is this don't say what?
Don't say A.
Yeah, do I look American, eh?
You can just say dude, bro, or whatever, you know.
Yeah, dude, bro.
But, you know,
See, I got to throw him off.
Yeah, he threw me off. Sorry, but the main thing was the main thing is, and the main thing always will be is the fact that we've been around in North America for a very long time. So, not everybody else can stake claim to that. Actually, let's see, that's perfect. The logo is turning that way. Now you can look at me. Would you like a cookie?
As usual, we're going to do our top 5 deals. However, we don't have our PowerPoint today, so I'm just going to be manually navigating to the product pages. Number one, Crucial M4 for $109.99 Canadian. That is a heck of a deal because it's 128 gigs, which is more than most SandForce-based drives, which are 120 gigs. So if you look at it in terms of cost per gigabyte of usable space, then it works out to a pretty good deal. And it's the M4. They've supported it incredibly well. It performs well in synthetics as well as in real-world benchmarks, and it really doesn't need any introduction past that. Mod Extreme Pro 700 watt has a $30 MIR this week, making it less than $50 after MIR for a 700 watt power supply. Yes, it's a little bit on the older side, so it's only 80 plus. It's not 80 plus bronze or silver or gold or platinum or diamond or plutonium, or actually the last thing you want is an anything plutonium power supply, but 50 bucks. TrendNet 8-port switch with a metal housing, 25 bucks. Not really much else to say about it other than it doesn't have a cheapo plastic housing, which is good. Oh yeah, it's a green switch, which means it turns off the ports you're not using and all of that good stuff to save power. WD1 2 terabyte Caviar Green, $99.99. We're finally seeing hard drive pricing really starting to come down. We had that 4 terabyte drive, and that was a 7200 RPM drive last week from Hitachi for $219. Now we've got 2 terabytes for only 99 bucks. However, this is more of a storage-oriented drive. You don't want to use this as an OS drive because it has, well, it's not really fast enough for an OS drive. It's more intended for storage. And finally, EVGA GTX 570 for $219, which is like just stupid. There's an MIR, but it's only $239 before the MIR, which is still a really good deal. I mean, at this point, the 570 is down into 560 Ti pricing. Woo! Now, speaking of GTX 560 Ti levels of pricing, one of the other hot topics that people are talking about right now is GTX 660 Ti. Now, the rumors that I've heard, the word on the street, is it's going to launch sometime in mid-August, and it's going to be priced a little bit higher than we're used to seeing an X60 Ti being. However, it should bring performance that merits the increased price over previous generation parts. And it should be a hard launch, and I personally am very, very excited to check it out. We've also got the thing everybody's talking about right now, which is Gabe Newell's, well, assertion that at some point he really wants to see the Steam gaming platform and all the games that are part of it move to being capable of running on Linux. Now, Mr. Newell has already shown incredible sort of efforts at getting Steam to be more multi-platform. So it runs on Apple. However, there's a very small library of games that'll actually run on the Apple. And so he's already made it clear that he wants to move in that direction, supporting a wider variety of platforms. However, this is the first time he's really come out and said that with such a negative slant on the Windows dominance of gaming with respect to how it ties into Windows 8. I mean, I'm trying not to say anything too blatant. You guys can probably find the article. Search for Gabe Newell Windows 8 or Gabe Newell Linux, and you'll see what he had to say about the upcoming Windows platform and what that might mean for the future of PC gaming. So thank you for checking out this week's episode of Netlinked Weekly, and don't forget to subscribe. The news everyone's talking about is, yes, the big Valve guy, Gabe Newell. And I mean big in terms of like the boss.